Food blogger Nate Mail, also known as Nate Does Food, is known throughout the city for hosting some amazing dinners throughout the city with the best eateries. Now, according to Nate, you don't have to be part of one of the 1% in order to enjoy delicious food, and I like that saying. Our associate producer Abby caught up with him to find out what it's like to be a food blogger. Let's take a look.
I was already kind of like really into the food scene here, and I was like, man, I want to go to culinary school. A lot of kids in my class I never ate at Orsay before. I talked to my teacher, I was like, we need to do a fundraiser, that way I can show my class, like, you know, we could have like a multi-course dinner at Orsay. So we set up a brunch at Orsay to raise the funds for the dinner. So that was the first event I ever did, and that was like 3 years ago. When I got the iPhone, it had Yelp on it. And I was like, what is this? And that's where you could like find out all the restaurants. And then I ended up working for Yelp a little bit as an ambassador. And then I just started my own thing, like on Instagram and on Facebook. And then I left Yelp, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start my own thing. So I went from one event, and now we're probably like at 50 events, something like that. If you're eating at Longhorn or Olive Garden, you can eat at a local restaurant for the same price. And it's gonna be, you know, something much more different. They're gonna have more unique things on the menu. You can look on Yelp to see how it is before you go, and it's just like a new experience. You could just go to Riverside, really. There's so many restaurants in that small area. You can go to Unity Plaza, you can go to the town center. There's so many restaurants. I would just be yourself. Like you don't even really need to dress up. Like I brought my brother to New York, and we ate at a Michelin star restaurant. It was super fancy. There was like 12 forks, 3 knives. He's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, just pick one and just do it. Like it doesn't matter. Because when you go to a fancy restaurant, it's not about, it's all about you, so they don't really care what you do, they just want to make sure that you're happy. So there's like nothing to be scared of. And most of the fancy restaurants, you don't even have to dress up to go there, and just do it. When I was in college, Facebook was really big, and then my friend was like, hey, look at Instagram. And I was like, I don't even care. Like Facebook is enough. And I just started posting pictures on there, and I just started meeting people, and then I found out other people were using Instagram, and then it just took off from there. In the Facebook group, there's like 400 of us, and we just talk about food. There's a cover photo on there that I have on there, and it was from a brunch, and every single person on that picture I met on Instagram. When I do the events, it brings a lot of people together, and it's usually on a Tuesday, and it's kind of rare to be excited to go out on a Tuesday. You get to meet all these new people, and when you're eating, it's just, you know, it's just so fun. Everyone's smiling, and you're trying new things, so it just brings everything together.
Now that looks like a really fun job. To learn more about Nate, go to our website, rivercitylivetv.com.